What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I'll make a beat. Did Bluff God put his kit in product uploads? Is it there? Whoa. Why? Why is it so hard? There's so many loops in here. Let me see something. No, this isn't where I want to be. $27. $27 and Bluff will give you 50 samples. 50 samples, bro. Oh, why did I do that? Sorry. guys already knew I was doing that one. Yeah, shit. Appreciate you, Forcell. That means a lot, man. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad I can help you guys out like that. Oh, what the hell are we doing? We're doing D. Nas is bad at picking beats. I don't think Nas is bad at picking beats. I think Salam Remy is bad at picking beats. If you, Salam Remy is incredible, but allow me to present to you, like fucking, if you go title and say you went and you looked at Nas. And we were like, all right, which one of these beats, which one of these albums by Nas has the bad beats, right? We'd probably scroll back and we'd probably go through about here, be like, nah, no. We'd probably go to a dark time like right here. We'd probably go here. And all this double CD was produced by Salam Remy. You know, like the whole thing. They're just down there in Miami working on it, you know, making this. So it's all about what you put in front of people, right? But I think the Nas bad beat maker. It's a trope. It's a tired trope from Vlad TV. Nobody was saying that shit before Vlad TV. he said true, I was clothing bad. Cannabis definitely needed better beats, bro. You know how you know the Cannabis needed better beats? Cause damn, I haven't listened to Can I Bus in a long time, my friends. But if you go to old Can I Bus's discography, Cannabis made some music. He's got an album in 2023. Wow. God bless you, Cannabis. He said, please don't. But like this shit came out and like this was the hardest thing on this album.
Hey yo, I stand outside the gates of Buckingham Palace, selling reefer, puffing the trellis with the beef eaters. Getting so high that whenever I drop shit, it'll land on the window of your airplane cockpit. Cannabis with the hot shit, crazy hot.
But we were like, what the fuck is this stock that says Cannabis just needed those radio freestyle level beats? Yeah, but those radio freestyle level beats, like he was rapping over hip hop classics, bro. He was rapping over fucking modern classics. You know what I mean? Like he was rapping over Ice Cream. He was rapping over Cream. He was rapping over fucking TONY. You know what I mean? Yo, Touchtone, that's a good That's a good point. Yo, but this was the hardest shit. Like, listen to the beat.
Fuji's, so recognize or be hospitalized. Cause lyrically on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm 25. When I say can I, you.
And it's just like, it's so when I say, can you say hook? And it's like, come on, guys. And you know what pisses me off? You know what pisses me off about that is, like, to me, like, Wyclef is like as nice as Dr. Dre, bro. Wyclef is as nice as Timbaland, in my opinion, bro. Like, I think Wyclef is a fucking legendary producer, bro. Like, super dope, super nice. And I don't know what happened there because Wyclef has made some shit, bro. Like, everything that was leading up to that Cannabis album, because that Cannabis album was 1999 when it came out. $1998, bro. So 1996, Fuji's The Score comes out. 1997, Wyclef The Carnival comes out, bro. Like, how come Cannabis couldn't have got a beat as raw as Guantanamera or Apocalypse? You know what I'm saying? Like, none of that. And then like this comes out 2 years later, right? 2 years later. And bro, this is where I left. This is where I left, bro. This is where Wyclef was dope as hell. Why did he fizzle out? He probably didn't make the fucking sacrifices to the Illuminati, bro. But I ain't gonna hold you. So you got this tune in to Channel Zero. Yo, you ever heard the secret version of Channel Zero? The one where he talks about the United States shooting nuclear missiles into Jupiter to try to ignite it into a star. Bro. But like check this out, dude. Like, so this album comes out and it's like he already came out and said, like, yo, Wyclef, I think he says it on this album, like, yo, I can't call it Wyclef spoiled it. He's got beat, and he's like, okay, I got beats by everybody. He's got beat by Heatmakers, he's got beat by Tie 5, he's got beat by Juju of the Beat Nuts. Juju produced One for Ghostface. One. Boom, 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 dun, 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 dun. One. Okay. He's got a Irv Gotti track, which this was the year 2000, bro. This was Murder Inc. Irv Gotti. You know what I mean? So he's got the big name producers on here. Not only does he have that, he's got Rakim on this album, dude. He has Rakim on this album. Rip the CD open. First thing I do is go listen here. What? You got a Rakim song and you sent him the beat with the Triton strings? You sent Rakim Allah, the Triton. You sent him the Triton violin. I don't even think that's the Triton violin. That's the viola.
Yeah. I'll bust him and you punish him.
And you know why? And you know why it's cute? Because it's Can I Bust? You know, I got this great idea. Okay, since I'm Can I Bust, what I'm gonna do is check it out. I'm gonna bust them, right? And then since you're Rakim the Punisher, right? Because you did that song, The Punisher, one time. You're gonna punish him. Oh yeah, no, that's a great idea. Yeah, we'll totally do that. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea, bro. Sure. What is that kick roll, dude? What are we doing?
Yeah, let me bust him. Nah, I'm a punisher. Right. Let me bust him. Nah, I'm a punisher. Nah, let me bust him. Nah, I'ma punish him. Come on, ride, let me bust him. Yo, bitch, yo, now some battling shit. My verbal ladder with grip keeps my tongue glued to the ADAT when I'm tracking my shit. Let my spit lubricate the chap on my lips.
Why is he being so descriptive about the chap on his lips, bro? You know, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I was out, bro. I was out. I was out of here. I was out of here, bro. I was gone. Like when people, because people get surprised. People get surprised when, like, you know, I start talking about like what I like about hip hop, and they're like, oh, you like cannabis? I'm like, yeah, I like cannabis when he was on the mixtapes. But by the time this came out, I was completely out. I was like, nope, nuh-uh, no more. AIDS is gold, HIV is platinum. What are these songs? I think this is the only thing I liked.
The beginning of the end, niggas. Yeah, we gon' rock this shit forever. The alpha and the omega. The cannabis will make your eyes redder. Fuck your niggas talk about.
Just where's my boy Corrupt?
Headless nigga, but I pack some big peaks, blasting. They let assassins loose on the street. Murderous notes I wrote. I lacerate.
Beats are terrible, bro. They're so bad. It's like, dude, how did you got so bad at Wyclef, and you're like, nah, you're not producing shit. You don't even get a chance, like, go back, like, figure it out. Like, yo, Clef, where do we go wrong? I think you need to fucking make every beat on the album, you know, whatever it is, bro. But, dog, what the fuck, bro?
I toss fire at niggas, motherfucking six. Your condos is supposed to be flip bricks. All 39 of your bitches, pretty ass bitch nigga. I throw some fucked up kicks on. Extra small tank top, spot, shot it up. Beat you in your face with a rope, knot it up. Cause we don't give a fuck, they had this horseman corrupt. See, I'm off the wall, nigga, horse mentality. I'm a horseman, nigga, and that's all I be. See, I'm tired of this sparkly shit. Niggas talking shit. I wanna see the streets dark again. Let the heat spark again. Police calling all cars often. Powerful as a motherfucking Balkan. My specialty is poetically, lyrically, energetically, ultramagnetically, dog pound pedigree. Fuck the shiny shit, fuck a bitch. Only grimy shit, dirty shit, holocaustic, dirty shit. Missile flick, assassin, Sicilian. Kill women and kill men. And kidnap children for vengeance in the name of the horseman. Slice your Achilles tendon, the headless horseman. And we abide by the code of the streets, the makings of a real MC.
That's a freestyle, by the way. That's Corrupt. Like, that's not like Lil Wayne fucking stopping to laugh at his punchline and be like, all right, hit record again. But yo, what do you think it is about like a rapper like Corrupt, like rapper like Corrupt? That shit is super violent. You know what I mean? Kill women and kill men, kidnap children, the headless horseman. But there's also that level of like, you know, I kind of feel like I'm watching a superhero movie. I'm kind of feel like I'm watching an action movie because it is like kind of tongue in cheek, but there's also a serious sentiment about it because he's talking about, you know, the state of like the music that's being released and how he wants it to be darker and it's fucking making him think violent thoughts. Like, what's the difference between that and like the hard shit that comes out now that's got like people saying like, oh my god, it's got Ja Morant acting crazy, you know what I mean? Fucking you know, Lil Durk and them made him do it. Like, what do you think that's about? Like, do you think that, you know, in 15 years, like we'll go back and listen to Durk and it'll sound like Corrupt, like, or is it like, what is that about? I don't get that. Like, I'm like seriously like trying to figure it out right now. What is more televised right now? What is this beat, bro? What is this beat?
30 city trips, every state is like bitches, people leaning for dick, screaming the chorus. Half unconscious, I hold my quarters. Smoke the most enormous trees in the rainforest while.
Shut up, cannabis. Who sequenced this album? Cocaine sequenced this album. This is what that dude journalist, or it says chaos. This beat is dope.
Yo, you better watch who you beef with. You might be walking down the street then suddenly you hear tires screeching. Niggas will be hopping out.
This is not Cannabis's hook. I'm gonna tell you this right now. The producer wrote this hook.
With heatin', throw you in the car seat and leave your lady standing there screaming. The whole weekend, you get blindfolded and beaten, nose bleeding, gasping for air wheezing. You got kidnapped and you don't even know the reason. We even called your fan for ransom, they say even. Watch who you beef with. Yeah, it ain't no secret. Talking that street shit to get you in some deep shit. See, niggas know who you be with, where you be at, when you be gone, when you be back. All of my niggas.
Like, Cannabis is talking about. Cannabis is fucking, Cannabis is like telling you that he's gonna kidnap you or catch you at the house and then spin one more time. Like, it's the same songs. It's the same songs.
Got doctor degrees in thugonometry. We all know how to.
I mean, Dirk would never say that he had a doctor degree in thugonometry, Yeah, Heatmakers produced on this album too. They did the first song. What's the Joell Ortiz effect? I can't listen to Joell Ortiz. Like, I know that he is a good rapper, and I know that like he's got dope verses, but I've like been like, man, Joell Ortiz is a good rapper. Let me try to listen to a project from him, and it did not. I was not having a good time. This shit needs to be a little bit faster. Let's make sure we put it in the MPC real quick. I'd listen to Cannabis 100 times over these rappers such as Lil Durk and them. I think I would rather listen. Oh God, I'd rather listen to Lil Durk or Cannabis. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a really tough one. God, that's a really tough one. I think I'd rather listen to Lil Durk. It's really hard. It could go either way. To tell you the truth, to be honest with you, it could go either way. We need some ear candy. We need some fizzle, We need that fizzle. Ah, you piece of shit. What narrative are we talking about, AD? Oh, this overdub sounds good. This is one of the lost arts. This is one of the lost arts. I'll tell you that right now. Get that in there. Yes, sir. Man, I'm not worried about what Dre said about Jay-Z. I'm worried about I'm just worried about I'm just worried about Dre Leon, bro. Dre Leon. Adrenaline. Adrenaline. Like adrenaline beats. My boy Adrenaline talking about, hey CMP, did you see Mike Will has a company that you joined for $30 a month? You could submit for placements and they are all listed in full transparency. It looks legit. What do you think? I think that no matter who holds out their hand as a service to say, like, hey, if you put money here, I'll give you opportunity to make money in the music industry. I think who's ever doing that, they intend to make more money from you than they do from the music industry. Yes, Lee Greg says PMP worldwide all over again. There are gatekeepers wherever there are large amounts of money. Therefore, money is exchanged through relationships and not opportunities. Stay woke. I'll read that one more time for you guys. There are gatekeepers wherever there are large amounts of money. Like, I think that's what has people's optimism skewed in this environment, right? Because like people think that just because they can upload a song to Spotify, that all they need is a chance. All they need is an opportunity, and that's just not true. You know what I mean? It's just not true. You need to be tapped in with the gatekeepers and the tastemakers to be able to do whatever fucking idea that you have in your head that you think a $200 a year subscription is going to help with, or a $30 a month subscription is going to help with. You know what I mean? Like y'all boys really think it's corny to sell courses, right? Like y'all, like that's what y'all think, and then turn around and believe it's cool to sell hope. You know what I mean? Because the dudes that are out here fucking selling hope, y'all love them. Like, yo, y'all are so real. Y'all are so real, giving me the opportunity to pay you money so that I can have an opportunity to hope. I want you to think about that shit, bro. I want you to examine your heart. That's not to you, Adrenaline, but that's just for everyone. For everyone who's a part of this community, bro, because there's there's this little segment that's that's all like they fucking, it's like, oh my god, you make courses, you're ass, you don't know anything, and then someone who's washed out of the industry, don't make no records no more, they pop up and they're like, hey man, I used to make records, and if you send me some music and some money, I'll try to use my friends to to help you make some records. It's an opportunity. My guy 30 is rich now because of Mike Will. When I met 30, he worked at Arby's. After years of being with Eardrummer and managed by my holy Easy LP. Yo, Easy LP. Easy LP. You didn't have to write Easy LP in all caps. We know who Easy LP is. I would rather buy courses than spend $20K and learn very little and be in debt. They're the televangelists of the it's because it's really like dude, it's really goofy out here right now, bro. It's extremely goofy out here right now. Imagine if the courses that are available now were available in the early 2000s, music would sound completely different, bro. You know what I mean? Because in the early 2000s, we were down to move to the music cities. We just didn't know what to do. This shit needs, hold on. Like this. dude, if everybody, if yo, if there was, yo, if I was making videos in the 2000s showing everybody how to use a fucking MPC 2500, you know what I mean? Like letting everybody know to go get JJOS, showing people how to use the steps, bro. If there was shit showing people how to use the step sequencer in the 2500, bro, like what? What? There would have been so much more competition and the music would have been so much better. You know what I mean? Nah, bro, nah, because with those guys, where the skill gap would have been, um, where the skill gap would have been for because even if we had like the technique, where the skill gap would have been, it would have been the records, it would have been the sample libraries, right? Like Timberland got to be Timberland for so long because of his sample library. Bro, the reason, look, it's not that like Timberland lost his sauce or he lost his swing or he lost his talent or nothing like that. The reason why Timberland's music doesn't like dominate in this era right now is because nobody gives a fuck about Timberland sounds. You know that, right? Nobody cares about Timberland sounds. Nobody gives a fuck that the reason why Dr. Dre doesn't dominate now is because no one fucking cares about Dr. Dre's fucking mixes and his drums, bro. Nobody cares. Like, think about it. Everything that comes out, it's gotta be Spins 808 or it's gotta be Zay 808. It has to be. It's going to be, no matter what. That bitch is showing up on there. And if you're Timbaland, you don't want to, like, it doesn't even compute to you to make beats with the same 808 that everyone has, you know? But that's why we do, and that's why them guys like the only one that could pop up and do something like crazy, like produce an entire album for somebody is Pharrell. You know what I mean? Because Pharrell will be like, all right, this is the 808 y'all using. I know one that sounds a lot like it. I'm not going to use the same one as you guys, but and he'll go and make the better version of the Spins 808. You know what I'm saying? And use a rim shot instead of the Lex snare, and use a different hi hat, but and put the same pattern. But he knows to keep that 808. But that's why, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and that would have been the skill gap because by that point, all the top producers, like, they had people who were rolling around looking for the records. Because it was still bait. Like, you still had to sample the vinyl. It wasn't like today where, like, yeah, you could know how to use the MPC, but what are you putting in it? There's because we would not have YouTube to try to dig. Bro, can I get a copy of your template? I don't like sell the template. I show you guys how to make it. But in a few more years, Timbo and Dre will definitely sound good all over again when the new gens start to appreciate. I mean, maybe not, bro. I still don't understand what the pattern accents do, bro. I don't I don't get it. Like, it says accent 30%, and then if you like click it, So what? It'll be 30% more of what you. Yeah. So that's what it is. Whatever you put this as, it'll it'll just add that to whatever you you do there. Yeah, just look up Craftmaster Productions Studio One template. Just search it up. Some of us just need to have to be comfortable in our own lane instead of just keeping up with it and do every new trend or sound of the era. Yeah, no, for real, bro. What makes Metro a super producer? What makes Metro a super producer is the records that he produced, bro. Like he produced Mask Off. You know what I'm saying? Like he made fucking Mask Off. Yeah, dude, he produced Jumpman. He fucking made hits, bro. That's the thing. Like Metro has legendary records. He brought he brought a sound to the table that a lot of people a lot of people mimicked for a long time. People still mimic Metro, bro. Like if you're making a trap beat and you do, you do a pre-hook with a saw bass, you're doing the Metro Boomin arrangement, you know. Metro didn't invent trap, bro. He's just responsible, one of the parties responsible for the way that like the last decade of music has sounded, you know. But yeah, but I don't know for sale. Like I don't know if people like if people caring about having, their own drum fucking sound is ever gonna come back, you know. DJ Toomp invented trap. Yeah, I don't know who invented trap, to tell you the truth. I don't know who invented trap. Don't really care either. I just know that people confuse like inventing trap and what the last like decade of music has sounded like, you know? DJ Toomp invented trap, ATL, all the TI from the first 3 albums. Yeah, I mean, I I'm not doing this. That's a that is an argument that can be made for sure. Even before then, rappers were talking about selling drugs. What the fuck are you guys doing now, bro? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What's going on, Eclipse? What are you doing right now? I need to name this beat. I think there's I think there's I think there's two types of like trap beats, right? And older guys tend to like think about trap and because like to me trap beats don't have horns. You know what I'm saying? Like if we were to make a trap beat today, we wouldn't pull up a brass stack. You know what I mean? We wouldn't pull up you know, a synth choir patch. You know, we're not making that. And when the reason why Metro is a super producer is because he's the reason why. You know what I'm saying? He changed that whole sound selection. Went from trap beats going from you know, and who could have the fastest arpeggios and shit like that. You guys remember the arpeggio arm race? Like if you found a good arpeggio preset, you want nobody to know about it. And then one day you heard that arpeggio preset on the radio. Like we all made that Dune beat before we all made that Dune beat that Mike Dean had with Future before Mike Dean did. We all had a version of that shit. But Adrenaline, that's why Metro is a super producer. You know what I mean? Because we could go back here. Let's go to trap music, right? Because this is where DJ Toomp invented trap music, right? So we got this. We'll go to the intro song. Was this gonna have like an organ and some horns or some shit?
This ain't no L, this ain't no game, this is trap music. This ain't no L, this ain't no game, this is trap music. This ain't no L, this ain't no game, this is trap music. This ain't no L, this ain't no game, this is trap music. This ain't no L, this ain't no game, nigga, this is trap.
This shit don't even have an 808 on it. You know what I'm saying? This doesn't even have an 808 on it.
This ain't no L, this ain't no game, this is trap music. This ain't no L, this ain't no game, this is trap music. Hey, welcome back to the trap, niggas back in the trap with another heavy shit. Being dope boys and trap, all you rap niggas.
So you have that.
If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah.
The hi-hats were trappy? No, they fucking weren't. No, they fucking weren't, bro. Just because they did tick 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 tick, that no, bro.
Yeah. Halloween. Taliban.
I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah. Jumpin', them boys up to something. They just spent like 2 or 3 weeks out the country. Them boys up to something, they just not just bluff.
But you hear how different that sounds? Like you hear the night and dayness of it all. Like this is like when you think about trap music, and like it starts popping up in your head, it doesn't come from fucking, it doesn't sound like tick 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 tick. That's not what trap music sounds like when you think about trap music.
I'm at bring that Ortiz. You can vouch for me. I did it my way. You can vouch.
Like it's gonna sound more like that than it is like this.
Hey, what a piano at, shout it? Yeah. Y'all ain't never seen a dope boy play the piano and rap at the same time, have you? Bop the left and right like this, here, nigga. Did. I'm 22 and a vet in the game. Say I'm a super cool, still a threat at the same time. Rhyme back.
Like that shit got an 808, but that shit has like a real 808. Like that's like an 808 with the extended sustain from the machine. Zay was the beginning of the transition, right? No, he was not the beginning of the transition. Zaytoven, I still don't. No, Zaytoven used the same shit. He used like a Phantom and a fucking Korg M3. You know what I mean? He was like, it's the same thing, organs and strings. Or, you know, organs and strings and pianos, you know.
I spin when I stop. Okay. Presidential roll, go roll it wide with no bras. I say them for the pinky, keep your niggas blinking. He ain't going platinum now, but I keep your niggas thinking. Mink seat show to keep a nigga sick.
You know what I mean? Like if you sent that loop, like if you sent this loop out, nobody's putting spins 808 underneath that. You know?
Ain't you? You pouring up your car dirty, ain't you? You got that mud inside yourself, you bout to pour right now, ain't you? I bet 1,000 on 1,000, ain't you?
Bro, Zaytoven's drums are so good, bro. I just hate I hate the sounds he picks. I don't know why, I just can't stand him.
Sipping mud on that dirty, ain't you? You ready to ride on these niggas, ain't you? You put the sound on your eyes, ain't you? You take a 9 out them pies, ain't you? You had that screen door swinging open, you was serving all them dimes, ain't you? You loaded up, you got that iron, ain't you? Ain't you snapping checks, you on that vine, ain't you? Ain't you tryna fuck her cause she fine, ain't you? Ain't you pull up West Atlanta, they bucking that boy. You can't get caught.
Yeah, but Jeezy and Gucci was more evolved trap sound than T.I. Nah, I mean Jeezy's producer that was Shawty Red, right? Like Jeezy and Shawty Red, like they're the ones who made it like darker. Like they were like, I don't know. I think the stuff that T.I. did, like as far as the beats, the way that the beats sound, like the way that the beats sound has like Toomp stuff is more like traditional Southern hip hop. Like Toomp stuff is closer to like close to like Riding Dirty and Outkast. Like I think that those first T.I. albums, like they were like some of the pinnacle of like traditional Southern hip hop. But he was talking about trap shit. You know what I mean? The content of his music was trap music, but there's a difference between like trap music and what T.I. was making and like trap beats, you know, because that shit was not trap beats, bro. But you know, the term trap had been around forever, bro. Like the first time I had ever seen that in a fucking, because I mean, like if we want to get crazy, is the first song to ever fucking talk about some trapping. And this shit do not sound like a trap beat either.
Our shit don't mix like yay and lukewarm water. Better make it hotter, splash ice and watch it rock up. I order duct tape your infant daughter. Show soldier ass niggas a murder city sergeant slaughter. Guaranteed to get more cut down a barber. I bet you I drill your heifer like Black and Decker, the pussy wrecker. And white water can get it wetter. I'm guaranteed to deliver some cheese for more cheddar. I give a fuck. Slave bucks and Gucci sweaters. What up?
Rico Wade. Nah, I think this was made by Outkast. I think this is an Andre beat. Let's see if I'm right. Earth Tone 3. Yeah, that's Outkast. Earth Tone 3 is Outkast. I don't know why they called themselves Earth Tone 3, but that's Outkast. Yeah, I don't know if y'all know, Outkast produced the majority of this album. Oh wow, I had this CD. This shit was so dope because they had the fucking what's it called, I didn't even, that was so crazy. I didn't even buy this because of the music, bro. Like they had the cover of the original one that had them and it was green, and then this shit came out. I was like, oh no, I gotta have this one. That's my fucking favorite kick pattern to this day. Like every time I get in front of a PC, that's what I play. I used to just fucking ride out to that instrumental. Fucking love that beat. Yo, did Outkast invent lo-fi? You hear the RC20 on that. Such a good beat. That's such a good beat, bro. Ah, that shit is crazy. Yo, lo-fi producers today wish they could do that. Wish they could make a loop that fucking people want to listen to for 4 minutes, bro. That's a good reference. Yo, did I ever show you guys? Hold on. I think I hold up. Where's my recent files? What's it called? Yo, yo. Remember that song I started? I almost finished it. I had 4 bars left to do, and I flamed out. You guys gotta be subject to my terrible song now. Yeah. Final thoughts. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, we gotta put God Particle on it. We gotta make sure that people can hear me. You out of pocket, I carry rockets. Bang. Spacely sprockets. George Jeff could never endeavor on a Nebuchadnezzar type journey. Todd Gurley, dropped the past, I covered Shirley. Down 30, still fighting the clock dirty. Dun, 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 dun. The hoe was sturdy, covered in polo from the tippy top to the bottom. We talking money or we talking problems, no asylum. Views of Atlantis, my outlandish canvas. Lightly bronzed the skin, it might show the dandruff. Yeah, y'all know about that boy. 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 Vintage shooters post with square groupers. No Bermuda, the triangle sees through you. Increase voodoo. Pins and needles in my cerebral, it alters people. Alter egos like Dos Amigos. Incognito persona, fantasies of Ramona. On her knees in Pamplona, balconies and mimosas. Yeah, y'all know about that boy. Yeah, y'all know about that boy. I needed 4 bar. I needed 4 more bars to go here, and it was done, bro. It was done. It was done. Serious question: who came up with this style? I don't know what you're talking about by this style. I don't know what you mean. You talk about the beat? But yeah, you guys were. I was showing this style of rapping. I don't think this is how Rock Marciano raps. I think Rock Marciano raps like a lot better than that. I don't put that anywhere near what he do. I learned how to do this from my boy No Emotion.
It's like old
shit, dog.
You guys know what's up. Shut up. I'm Leonardo da Vinci. I seem to be the next Leonardo. In the metaverse, I seem to be the next Leonardo da Vinci. Vogue the gods. In the metaverse, I seem to be the next Leonardo da Vinci. Vinci? Since all helpline. For a band-aid, commit your crimes accordingly. The Supreme Court is not open on Easter. You made my fists in your mouth a cease and desist. It's only water.
That he does this shit every day, bro. This is like he's on song 1016. But he's the one who showed a long time ago, like in 2010, he showed me the fucking just don't give a fuck about what you say and just record it and line it up, because your voice is just like nah, bro, those guys are like him. He's been doing it for longer than all of them, bro. He's been doing it for longer than all of them. I'm telling you, bro. He's been doing it for longer than all of them. He's the first person I ever seen do this shit. It was amazing. And when I seen him do it, I was like, oh my God, I want to do that so bad. But it was like so like fucking unique to him that I never tried him and did it for myself. But you know, now he's done it for so long that I'm just like, man, fuck it, bro. I'm gonna do that shit, bro. Like, what the hell did I say? Vintage shooters post with square groupers. I said vintage shooters post with square groupers. What's a vintage group? What's a vintage shooter, bro? Vintage shooters post with square groupers. No Bermuda, the triangle sees through you. Increase voodoo. No Bermuda, the triangle sees through you. That was inspired by the Illuminati, the all-seeing eye. You know, no Bermuda, no triangle. You see what I'm saying? It's deep. It's deep. You gotta stay woke, bro. Pins and needles in my cerebral, it alters people. Alter egos like those amigos. Dude, alter egos like those amigos. You're not ready for that level of lyricism, bro. Like, there's just, you know, you gotta come to terms with that. It's just, it is what it is. You know? Incognito persona, fantasies of Ramona, on her knees in Pamplona, balconies and mimosas. Yeah. Why, bro? But that shit's fun. Yo, cause I did that because I seen Increase voodoo, Louisiana, Mississippi Delta. I get see, you're in there, bro. You're in there. Yo. Yo, never off the Bobby Brown, bro. Never. You gotta relax. There's so many rappers from a decade ago that I seen punch in and record their entire verse. I feel like Lil Wayne made it popular. Yeah, he definitely made it popular because he did it. He did it in a way that everybody who recorded knew that what he was doing, and he did it so well that it just made everybody feel like, hey, I could do that too. You know? Nah, trust me, bro. I know. I was there. I was in the studios with people trying to make it, you know. Everybody wanted to do that shit. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do one of these to this beat. I think I like this beat, man. That's it. Keyflow's bringing the bars back. I mean, we all got to bring the bars back, bro. You can't just believe what the fucking Twitter tells you. Like, oh, old people shouldn't rap. Like, nah, bro, old people should rap. This shit is fun. Like, it's fun. It's fun to it's fun to exercise your mind and fucking come up with words and cadences and fucking flows and double entendres and fucking play with language and try to be clever. You know what I mean? And exercise rhythm and all that shit, bro. Like, you can rap about whatever. I personally have fun, like, you know what I mean? Just like fucking pretending I'm 98 Ghost, you know, and just saying things that make sense to me, but probably won't make sense to you. That's my vibe. I find that amusing. Mi corazón, you brought them boys to my home. Yo, look at Keyflow. Keyflow's getting them ready, bro. I still got my old CDs, bro. My buddy, he's like the historian. Damn, I don't even know where it is right now. But this dude made me a USB that's in the shape of a cassette with all of my like old club flyers in there and old albums and shit. It's dope. But I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I appreciate you guys tapping into the stream. Keep it simple, don't be basic. Check out Bluff God's new loot pack available at cmpkits.com today.